Hi guys, and welcome to Mizuki Live. Today I'm with Rage. Yay!
Hi!
What?
I said hi.
Okay, so recently we were just texting on Skype and we were like ranting on about anime in Japan and all these random stuff because I just finished watching a great episode of Maggie, which I recommend to you guys to go watch. It's really great. The next arc is starting soon. But tell them what, then the topic of how Japan takes breaks and stuff came up, and I was just like,
They don't deserve breaks.
I don't know why they take breaks, honestly.
We demand that the episodes come every day.
Yup. Every single day. There should be strictness like that in Japan. It's very necessary. Very.
We would dominate them.
And then we came up to the topic that dub, some dub, can't speak correctly. That some Japanese animes should not be dubbed. And I said the only dub one that's actually good that I've listened to is Pokemon. And then Rage said,
Why does he never age?
Exactly. I don't get it.
There's like 12 seasons.
Yes, 15 seasons. I can tell you that's how many times. 15.
15. And he still hasn't aged. I mean, he should be at least an adult now.
Exactly. And you know what I don't understand? I just saw that there's 16 seasons now. So why? And he's like 10 in every season. And I'm thinking to myself, how exactly is he going on all these adventures that risk his life? 10 years old, 16 seasons, and
still 10 years old.
That doesn't seem right to me. There must be some kind of gap somewhere where he and no birthdays. What?
Where's the birthday parties?
How old do you know he is? Like 16 seasons and still 10 years old with a small Pikachu.
I know. How come Pikachu hasn't evolved yet?
16 places and still be 10 years old in 1 year. At some point, he needs to have a birthday. And then, has anybody ever noticed that it's always been like summer everywhere he goes?
Yes, it's always summer. And when it is cold, it's because of a Pokemon.
Exactly. And I just can't help but think. So he's doing all of this crap. Cookies. Cookies during. He's doing all these cookies during the summer. I don't get it. What? And then there's movies. Come on now. Still 10 years old, going into some caves, fighting legendary monsters, somehow convincing legendary monsters that he's so great, and he's still fucking 10.
I know, right?
Fudging.
Sometimes I wonder if maybe it's the legendary Pokemon's fault that he never ages. He made some sort of deal.
Oh my gosh. I would really like to see some Japanese person, I don't care who it is, someone make what's it called, anime with him being older than 10 years old. I don't even care if he turns 11. Please, anybody out there who actually watches this, I don't care if you make a Maple animation and you have to fake his voice, or you draw the pictures yourself. Just somebody out there.
I always thought maybe Misty and him should be like a couple when they grow up.
Oh no, that's
have a little kid.
I've seen I have observed a lot of the girls in his life, and most of them always say the same thing. He's immature, a kid, and all these things. And you know what I caught myself doing one day when I watched one of the episodes? I was thinking, what if all these girls met up with him when he was like 20-something, looking fly as ever, all nice and buff, and with Raichu next to him, because Pikachu evolves at some point. He has to evolve.
I know, right? He never evolves.
Like I know he doesn't want to, because like he probably looks at Ash and he's like, if I turned into a Raichu, I won't be able to sit on his head no more.
Oh, that's probably true. I miss when he used to steal Ash's hat all the time.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. About his hat. Oh gosh. I don't know what to tell you about that hat. And almost a lot of the season, the hat disappears. And he's like, oh my gosh, where's my hat? Where's my hat? And then at some point, he's like, oh, I'll let you wear my hat because this reason or whatever, right? And in my head, I'm like, what does the hat mean? Is it your father's hat? Is there some kind of history I didn't know?
Yeah, maybe, like, I'm wondering if, like, maybe it was some sort of famous Pokemon trainer who gave it to him.
That's what I'm wondering. But no, we all gotta just sit down and watch him go on all these adventures and fucking fudging.
It's okay.
And he's still 10 years old because every 10-year-old kid goes out and goes get hunted by Pokemons, bit by Pokemons, chased by Pokemons, and almost nearly dies by a lot of Pokemons, poisoned, stung.
I'm just really wondering if there ever will be a different main character.
But yet he's still 10.
He's 10 years old.
10 years old in summer every single season.
And even when they do have cold scenes, it is a Pokemon, and it's only for about a little part of the episode.
Yup. Either it's a Pokemon or they're on a mountain. Why are you on a mountain and you're 10 years old?
I don't know.
When I was 10 years old, you want to know what I was doing?
What?
I don't remember what I was doing. That's the funny thing. I don't remember. Like what was I doing at 10 years old? I was worried about school. I liked books. I was fascinated with every single animal I saw. I saw a puppy. I would stop what I was doing just to stare at it.
Exactly.
I was not worried about what Pokemon would jump at me and try and kill me or something. I wasn't worried about catching no Pokemon. I was not worried about going on a mountain trying to save a Pokemon. All I cared about was me living and walking and looking at puppies.
And what happened to his mom?
Oh my gosh, that mother is. Oh gosh.
Did she die?
She didn't die, but what I don't understand is you're letting your son, your 10-year-old son, who barely understands the idea of the world, and all he cares about is, I'm gonna catch that Pokemon. He has to have people travel with him in every season.
Exactly.
Because if they don't, he'll forget his own meal, he'll walk around wandering for food. His Pokemon are smarter than him. Pikachu gets captured so many times, and the first thing he thinks about is, okay, I need to get back to Ash. Let's see, what can I work with here? Why is Ash freaking out like, Pikachu!
He's not even really doing anything.
Really? All of that. Is that necessary, Ash? Is that really necessary?
Oh yeah. And what about, oh man, I forgot their names. They're the ones who always steals Pokemon.
Oh my gosh, Team Rocket. Oh boy. Now, let me tell you something about this. They steal Pokemon from little children because that's not pedophile enough.
They're doing it to get money from their boss, but never succeed. I'm surprised they're not fired yet.
Oh, they succeed. Well, not really. They don't ever succeed. They were really close in season 15. If some of you watched it.
Yeah, I saw that.
And at first, I was so shocked. I was like, are they really getting that far with the evil plan and still not been stopped? Wow! Good job, Team Rocket. You deserve some praise. Good job.
Yeah, I was starting to feel sorry for them sometimes.
Yeah, I was like, Team Rocket blasting off again! And I can't help but think, No, this is not. You can't say it again. You gotta say 1,000,000th time.
Exactly.
Boy. There are so many things in this world. There's so many things in that
How come
world.
they
that
haven't
I can't
aged either?
Huh?
They haven't aged either.
That's ridiculous. Those cats, and their boss Giovanni or whatever his name is, and that cat of his, always making me so mad every time you see his face. He's like,
Exactly.
I'm so angry. What's wrong with you? Stop being angry. Pets cat.
He's a true supervillain because only supervillains have cats that they pet over and over again while being mad.
I don't understand what's up with that cat thing. I understand if you have a gigantic dog or something, but really, a cat that only.
Because cats fit on your lap better.
But cats are soft. The only thing they like to do is scratch you because you're not listening to them.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh boy, if I had a cat, I think I would be scared of my cat.
My cats are sweet besides Psycho. My cats are sweet besides Psycho. You can understand by the name.
That's only kittens. Old cats scare the crap out of me. Cookies out of me. Because they always have this mean look on their face, like, you don't pet me, I'm gonna bite you.
I know, right? Well, it's actually the opposite for me. It's my cat says, you pat, it's like, my cat is like, you pet me, I'll scratch you. He's mean. His name is Psycho. My good cat is named Tush. Don't ask me, it's an old lady.
Wait, you named your cat Psycho?
He was given to us by another old lady.
But you named it Psycho.
The lady named it Psycho.
So was the lady's name Psycho too?
No, it was Psychotic.
I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't know how I feel about that.
Here's my other cat's name.
Cat Psycho.
What about the name Tush?
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's my good cat's name, Tush.
Tush.
Yeah.
What is with names? I don't understand. Like you can name a child. No, I can't even say that because there are some names out there that are really ridiculous. Shaniqua, Takishwa, and I'm what? Oh gosh. Oh boy. I don't know. So many names out there in this world.
I swear they just look at the first thing they see and name it.
Did you just say what I think you just said?
What?
Did you just really say that they look at something, look at the baby or the animal, then name it after it?
Yeah.
Alright, let me look at something. Let me look at something right now. Oh gosh, we are so gonna have fun with this. This is ridiculous. Let me look at something right now. Okay. I'm in my room with a blue on. Okay, so I see Berkeley College. Berkeley. That's already a name itself.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look for something else. Mets. New York Mets. Okay, let's see.
Oh, I got one Nat. Cause I have a little baseball cap, and it's from the Nationals.
Oh boy. Let's see. Okay, I see the word love. What you gonna name a child? Love? I can understand if you name it like Japanese I, because that's a nice name.
Yeah.
But I don't know where you gonna go around walking around naming your child Love. Hi Love, how you doing, Love? I'm good. It was like love. I love you, Love.
That would be kind of weird to say.
She would never be able to have a serious conversation with her boyfriend.
I know. Or with anyone else.
Oh gosh, she was like, I love you, Love. And I was like, huh? You said my name twice. said I love you. I was like, stop saying what? I love you. Me, you. What? Oh gosh.
That would be such a confusing day. I once said that, but instead it was the person who was named you. You go like, "Hey you," and then the guy looks over and goes like, "What?" And he goes like, "No, not you. I was talking to him."
Oh. I think there was an anime or something like that. Dude's name was you.
I know, that's where I got it from. I was like, that must be really awkward.
Anime is always a great place to go for laughs. I'm hot. I should take off this robe.
You're wearing a robe?
Yeah, because the room was cold, and then I brought the heater in, and I put it on, and now the room is hot, and I still had the robe on, so now I'm hot. How much you want to bet I'm going to get cold after I turn off that heater?
Oh, that happens to me always.
My life is so complicated.
I'm always messing with my thermostat in my room. Because one second I feel so hot, and then I have to turn it all cold, and then all of a second I'm shivering, so then I have to turn it back up.
I hate, like, you know what my mother asked me? So, I'm getting close to graduating, guys, like, in 2014, gonna be a senior next year, and I'm like, "Ma, where should I go for college?" And she's like, "Wherever you wanna go, where do you wanna go?" I was like, "Somewhere hot," and she started laughing at me.
That's just mean! Where's the support?
I know, right? She just starts laughing at me. You guys probably, like, thinking you don't know where I live or anything, so I'll tell you guys, I live in New York City, Brooklyn to be exact, Brooklyn. So, it's not a very good area, but it's okay. But right now we're in the middle of winter. Not even the middle. I don't even know what part of winter we're in.
I blame the ecosystem.
It's brick outside. It's freezing cold outside. I have to put my socks on, my boots on. Sometimes I don't like wearing ties, but I have to put those on too with some jeans. Then a big shirt, put an inside shirt, put a jacket on, put my sweater on, put my gloves on.
So many layers that you're gonna die.
That's a lot of layers. And then when you go to school, you gotta take all of that off. No.
It's just hateful.
I hate winter. So when I told my mother that I didn't want to go anywhere in like the cold area, she laughs.
Go to the Bahamas!
I was like, "Ma, I want to go to either California or Florida or anywhere in the South. I just don't want to stay in the North." She was like, "Oh, you should go up to your sister. BTW, my sister lives upstate New York, which is close to Canada, which means cold."
Yeah.
So I just gave her this face, and I was like, "Ma, that's winter." And she just smiled at me like, "You don't want to live with your sister?" And I kept looking at her and I said, "Ma, that's winter." And she was like, "Oh, so you want to go somewhere hot?" I was like, "No, because I did not just say that 15 minutes ago."
So like she completely forgot about it.
I had to walk out. Oh gosh, my mother's a crazy lady. But I love her. I love her to death. She's amazing. Makes me laugh.
Laughing is
She's
good.
as weird as I am. Oh gosh, if you guys ever met my mother, let me just say, she's loud. She's just like me. She's random and everything. But she can be really strict, very strict, especially when it comes to religion. Don't mess with my mother. Don't mess with my mother. And she's okay with me getting in fights. Can you believe that?
I love your mother already.
No, but like, you know how most parents are like, if I ever hear you get in a fight, I'm gonna beat you myself. And like, when I told my mother about the argument I have had, I think it was 2 days ago, she said, "Okay, if you ever get in a fight with anyone, there's two rules I want you to keep." And I was like, "No, there's 3 rules I want you to keep." And I was like, "Okay, what are they?" Rule number 1, take off your glasses because they are expensive. Rule number 2, if you're gonna fight them, beat them up real good. And rule number 3, don't hit first.
That's the same exact rule my grandma gives me. Never hit first, because then you won't be blamed first.
Yeah, exactly. And when I got into this argument with this girl, I was just like, you know what? If she hits me, I'm gonna smash her face into the computer. End of discussion. And that's an expensive computer. So, if I get blamed for that, I'm gonna just say, oh, she fell forward.
Nice.
So she was kind of like sitting. So, I don't know how she fell. Wow, this video is kind of long.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't matter. We're not talking about anything boring. At least I don't think we are. If we are, then I apologize big time.
I don't apologize.
You
I'm
have
fair.
to admit, the whole Pokemon thing was very funny. You have to admit, because you know he never ages. Come on.
Yes. Although I have to just say, the way that they're drawing the characters now is way better than it used to be.
Yeah, I have to admit that. Okay, so I just had a weird thought in my head. Because, like, I can't help but think. Like, you know how whenever the characters, they all have a specific voice that they do and stuff?
Yeah.
Let's say, like, I think I heard this once, but the first voice for Dora, the lady or the man or whoever does it, died or something. May they rest in peace. And another voice came, and my little cousin came up to me, and she said, I don't like Dora anymore. And I said, why not? And she turned on the channel, and Dora had a completely different voice. It wasn't too different, but you can hear the slight differentness. And I was like, so, what are you trying to say? She says, she's not Spanish anymore.
Oh my god!
I just looked at my cousin and I said, how would you know something like that? And she gave me this face. She was like, we are Spanish. You should know this. I just shrugged and I was just like, well, we were both born here, so no, I should not know this. Okay. But hey, what can you say? Barney is a pedophile.
Which is why he got shot.
He got shot?
Yeah, the first one.
Barney got shot? Oh gosh. Why wasn't I at that funeral? Oh boy. Big purple fluffy pedophile dinosaur. I love you.
You love me. We're happy family.
With a
Great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Do you remember the Teletubbies?
Oh gosh. Those guys. I don't even know if they were speaking English.
I think they were speaking some sort of gibberish. The sun scared me.
What? What are you saying? If you tried to have a conversation with a Teletubby, you would shoot yourself.
Exactly. Especially, you know what I don't understand? That's supposed to be a kids show, and you would think, oh, we want kids to talk, so we're gonna actually say some stuff, and then you just hear blah 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 blah, and you're like, kids, don't say that.
Yes, because that's gonna make people talk. I think there's another show, like, very similar to Teletubbies, but they're big and fat and shiny.
Oh my god, you're talking about the little fluff ball guy thingies, right? That start off in the beginning like they wake up in some sort of pod.
Bimbleys, Bob, something.
They wake up in like little alien pods.
I don't even know. I don't really care. That's how much I don't care. But it's very odd because they do the same exact things that a Teletubby do, only they're big, fluffy, fat, shiny puffballs.
Exactly.
And you want to poke in the stomach, but if you poke it in the stomach, you're afraid it'll go.
Yeah, that laugh really scares me. And they're like laughing the whole time, and you're like, this is gonna be a futuristic horror movie, isn't it?
Oh boy. Horror movies make me laugh.
Yeah. But that laugh would be kind of freaky to hear in a horror movie.
But honestly, if you're that stupid to stand there and scream while a man with a knife is coming towards you, then there's something wrong with you.
Exactly, and you know what I also hate? Whenever they hear something scary, they always go down to check it out. Never check it out.
That's so stupid. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. That has happened to me before. So I was in my house, just chilling, sitting down on my computer, watching some anime. I paused my anime to go get my phone, which I left in my mom's room. I don't know how it got there. It was just there. And I heard it ringing. I look at it, and it's an unknown number, so I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna call back. So I go back in my room, but as I'm walking through the hallway, I hear like things, like a bump and a few footsteps and stuff, so I'm thinking, oh, it's just the people in the building and whatnot, right? And then I hear like a rattling downstairs, so I stop what I'm doing. So I go in the bathroom, and like I have like this thing that holds the toilet paper. I don't know what you call it, but so I move the toilet paper and I grab the heavy object, right?
Yeah.
And I'm walking down the stairs with it, and I'm by the stairs. I peer around the corner, nobody in the living room. I walk into the living room. I look both ways, still holding the heavy object. Go towards the door. Like not towards the door, but like towards the area where the kitchen leads to. Peer around the corner, and I see the door open. So me thinking, like me watching a whole bunch of animes and liking horror movies and stuff, I'm like, oh hell no. So I grab the heavy object, raise it above my head, and go by the door. As soon as that door opens and my sister walks in, and she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm just like, oh.
Oh my god. I have so many freaking ghost/horror stories I could tell you about my own house. And they're all true because I always have a witness. I always have a witness.
I don't understand. Like whenever I'm home alone, the weirdest stuff happen. The lights sometimes flicker, and I don't know why. But like when I'm by myself, and like let's say it's warm in a room, I would get a chill like on my arm, and I would look and I have goosebumps. I'm like, please tell me you're a nice ghost, because if you are a pedophile, I would like you to walk away.
Has this thing really freaky?
I don't like it. It's like, oh gosh. Don't touch me.
Can I say something really freaky? Last year, I was working on a project with my friend, and I was on my computer over by my desk in my closet, and my cousin was also over, and they were way far away from me in my bed, and they were messing with each other's hair, and my cousin has like this little magic cube thing, you know, like those little magic trick things. The thing flies at me and hits the back of the closet and drops to the ground. I look at my cousin, I'm like, did you guys throw that at me? And they go like, seriously, we're way over here. How could we have done that? It was really freaky, man.
That's crazy.
It almost hit me, too.
Oh my gosh.
It broke. That's how hard it hit my closet. There's still a dent in it.
It's the boogeyman. Like, people, I remember that's what every parent tells their child when they don't want them to go in the closet. Don't go in there.
There's a boogeyman.
Boogeyman's in there. Then you don't get a night's sleep ever again. Mommy, check my closet. It's like the boogeyman not gonna come out unless you go there. I was like, but mommy, no, the boogeyman is not gonna come out if you don't go near the closet. But I went near the closet. Oh boy. I remember I made up some kind of weird song for that. I don't remember what it was. It was something. If you open your closet, I don't remember the way it goes, but I remember it's something about the boogeyman would come out and he will watch you in the night like a pedophile because he's a raper or something like that. And my friends would look at me like, why would you say that to a child? I was like, don't worry. I didn't say it to them.
Oh my god. I have another story type of thing. You know how you said you were watching like some scary admin stuff in yours? I was doing the exact same thing with a friend of mine in the living room away from my room. And then after that, we paused it, right? And we were like, we just felt weird. We were like, oh, I'm kind of bored all of a sudden. Let's go to your room. So we head back to my room. I have like this, where my window is now, I have like this air conditioner. We came in here, and I'm just like messing around with my controller, and she starts freaking out. She's like, Tara, Tara, Tara. And I'm like, what the heck is wrong with you? Because I look up, I don't see anything. She pulls me over, and then I see like a girl with white hair and red eyes staring at us from the top of my air conditioner. Exactly.
Whoa. Get the fire extinguisher.
And then when I look over, she slowly goes down, and I look out my window, she's gone.
Oh boy, creepy stuff.
And that isn't the first time someone's seen her either.
What you need to do is get a fire extinguisher, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. That's all you gotta do. Just have it close by. Anytime you see a ghost, just spray them. And if it doesn't stick, then we know it's most definitely a ghost, or you were just seeing things. And then people will call you crazy. So you can just tell them, no, I'm not crazy.
Oh, it's just all my friends know I'm not crazy, because they came to my birthday last year, and everyone's like, okay, let's try to prove this, right? So we did like the whole tape thing and everything. We found out about 3 names. We found out Sarah, Nicole, and it was like a weird thing. We asked for like this guy's name, and he goes like, Ludicrous! And we're like, what the heck? And it turns out, I found this out a long time ago, my area where I live is a burned down Civil War town area, so like a lot of people died in that fire. And we asked that question if like it had anything to do with it, and they actually answered yes. Then we go down by my staircase, because when I was younger, I would walk down by there, and I would see 2 little girls with black hair at the bottom of the staircase hiding each other and like hugging each other, being like all scared and stuff. So we start asking questions there. The next we go to change, and I had the letter Y on my wrist, and my cousin has a cross on her back. My friend has, oh my god, my other friend has an H on her back. And my other friend has a W on her leg. And we're like, what the heck? And it spells out Y with a cross for some reason. And then not only that, but when we looked at our ankles, they were covered in handprints.
If this was a video thing, you would have saw my face through this whole thing. My jaw dropped, and I was just like, is she serious?
I had 6 witnesses.
The only thing I ever got was like chills. But you had a whole freaking experience.
And the exact night after my birthday, when everyone was gone, I was laying in bed, and it was like, you know, I read this thing where like ghosts and spiritual entities.
No, don't tell me.
No, it's nothing scary. I didn't see anything. But I woke up in the middle of the night and used the bathroom.
At nighttime in your bed, I was expecting like one of those things where people text you. It was like, this girl died, and today she will go by your bed and look at you from the end of your bed.
Oh my god. Oh no, that's not what happened. I woke up to a storm, and I was laying here, and I hear someone like singing, and I was like, who's there? And the voice says, oh, you don't know who I am. And I'm like, what the heck? Who's there? I look down by my bed and everything, nothing's there. And it says, I'm Sarah. And then it sounds like a messed up computer going like, Sarah, 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 Sarah. And it goes like, Kayla, in like a deep demonic voice. And I'm like, what the heck?
You know what this song reminds me of?
What?
Alright, I'm gonna ask everybody listening this question. Do you guys remember the age of when everybody loved playing this scary game called Maze? They'd be like, oh, this is fun.
Oh, yeah.
Level. Oh, yeah, this is so cool. I'm gonna win. 3rd level. You see that small area, and you're just like, what the fuck? I mean, fudge. Whoa. And you gotta move in real close to the screen and try and weave your way through that little thing. And then all of a sudden, when you think you won, a face that looks scary as heck, and you go,
yeah, I played that.
I played that. I remember my first time playing that. My reaction was probably the most
strangest of them all. Cause my cousin introduced it to me. She was like, "Can you beat this game for me?" She said she lost, and I was like, "Alright." So I played the first level. I was like, "Okay, this is easy." Second level, I was like, "Okay." Third level, I saw that little thing. I'm moving close, and the face pops up. And, like, I back up and look at it like, what are you doing? Like, it screamed and everything, and I was just like, and then I looked at her and I was like, really? And she said, "Oh, so you're not scared?" I was like, "No, I just had a mini heart attack." A mini heart attack is never a good thing.
Oh,
okay,
God.
So let me just make a quick shout out because this is my friend and everything. So, Mark, how's it going? I noticed you texted me around 4:59 my time, and you said hi, my hate. Let me just say hi, bestie. And you said you like Mizuki Live, and I thank you. And then you said you don't want to be my guest. Why you gotta be so mean for?
Oh, man.
Why? You just being so mean. So yeah, that was for you, and yes, I called you out on it because I can do that.
That's how awesome
I
you are.
cut it out. You have to what?
That's how awesome you are.
Exactly. I'm epic. I'm epic.
Epicness!
I know, right? I'm so epic. I'm so epic. Cookies even think I'm epic if they had a mind.
Wow, we're almost up to 40 minutes.
Yeah, I think we should end this. I feel bad all of a sudden.
I know.
Alright, so thank you guys for watching this very long, but funny and awesome and epic
Creepy.
Mizuki Live. Also creepy, because there were some stories in there.
Yeah.
You know you had a good time. You know you had a good time. You can't say you didn't.
And if you do, you know what happens.
Oh, and let me just warning for a quick minute. After all of that, if you end up having bad nightmares, or if you start to see ghosts, or you suddenly see Ash in your dreams and he's still 10 years old, I'm sorry. That's all I have to say.
I can't even remember what our first topic was. Oh yeah, it was anime.
It was? We switched topics so quickly. Wow. Oh, Jason just got on. Wow, I said that really loudly. Oops. No teasing. It's time to go.
Alright.
Alright, so say bye to the people, babe.
Bye, people.
Bye, guys. Thank you for listening
To this very long conversation.
Random picture. And I hope you enjoyed this conversation, like she just said, I think. So, cookies don't move. Bye-bye.
Bye-byes.